Hi, I'm Lainey here, and I just really wanted to real quick do a top 5 Wednesday. It's late, so I'm just gonna wing it. I don't really have book models right here because most of these are gonna probably be TV shows. And this week's topic is another one that goes with Halloween and the month of October and stuff, and it is your top 5 things, like forms of media that have a certain kind of paranormal creature in it. So like you can choose ghosts and talk about 5 different like books or TV shows or movies that have ghosts in it and stuff like that. So I was thinking, and I'm gonna switch it up a little bit, but not in the way where I've seen people do, where they just talk about 5 random books that feature 5 random paranormal creatures, but just I would talk about vampires, but kind of more my favorite vampires from each media, and not necessarily my favorite media that has vampires, if that makes sense. So a book that I wanted to talk about real quick is Jessica's Guide to Dating on the Dark Side. That is really kind of cheesy and over the top YA book. It's part of a duology, I believe, that is about this girl who finds out that she was adopted and that, or something like that, and she's actually a Russian vampire princess. And it's really fun and strange and wacky, but I really like that one. Then next, at number 4, I have the Cullens, or the Twilight vampires. Those are probably, you know, vampires that, even though they're not vampire, they don't have the fangs, they're not as vicious and stuff, they're still nowadays probably what a lot of people think of at first when they think of vampires, and they're always going to have a special place in my heart. Then I also have, specifically, this one is, I wanted to say James Marsters, it's Spike, from Buffy. He was, like, my favorite vampire in the entire show, and I loved him so much that I read the spin-off comics and the series that they made for him and stuff, and I liked seeing him when he went on the spin-off show Angel, and I just really loved him a lot. And next, I would probably say True Blood vampires, which I know is something that people like talking about a lot in terms of the subject. Like, I've seen that Sam, the girl who creates the topics, she mentioned True Blood vampires in hers, and it's because they're just the best. My favorite one was always Bill. I know that a lot of people immediately go for Eric, but my favorite one was Bill. And yeah, so I liked him so much. I loved the show until the end, and I've only read the first book, but I've slowly been collecting all the books so that when I'm ready I can just reread the first one and then marathon through the entire series for the Sookie Stackhouse series. And then number 1, I still wanted to keep it at books. So I have the Vampire Academy vampires. I love that series a lot. It was my sister's favorite book series, so she ended up introducing me to it and stuff. And my favorite one was definitely Christian, because I love any sort of person that has abilities that are fire-based and fire-related, so I definitely gravitated towards him more and stuff. So this one is kind of more thrown all together and stuff, this video, but I still wanted to do it and at least talk about it. But that was my top 5 Wednesday for this week. School has been kind of kicking my ass with all the topics and stuff, well, all the classes and stuff that I have to do, so when it comes to the other topics, some of my classes are ending soon and I should be able to do a better job of it. So, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you would like to see more of my face, and believe me, in other videos, my books. Bye.